The feeling of the school is very close-knit. Everyone knows each other. So you walk by the hallway, you're not just a random person is standing next to you. You know everybody.
Truly amishpacha, like everyone says we are.
What really struck me were the colorful walls. That everywhere I went, the walls were a bright color. They weren't brown, they weren't black or white.
Our goal at Bnei Akiva Schools is to provide our students the content in both Torah and general studies to engage as citizens in their world, while also giving them the intellectual toolbox to defend those ideas and engage meaningfully with all the ideas that motivate the world around them.
Over grade 10 and 11, I think it's really cool that they offer Jewish electives to the students because it's not only you have to take Torah and Ivri, but you get to choose what interests you.
Our whole program is geared towards what Chazal say, which is Ein Adam Lamed Ela Ma Shelibo Chafetz, which means that a person just learns best what they're passionate about, what they love, what they care about.
One of my goals in teaching Torah is that students should develop a love for Torah, that they should find that Torah is relevant in their daily life, that even when they graduate, they can look back and say that I found something to connect to in my Torah studies.
And she just said to me, I now understand what I'd learned before, it makes sense, and it also has relevance in my life. And so that really, I think, is what makes Bnei Akiva School special.
What I firmly believe is that we're educating them for the now, but we're also educating them for the future. So the skills that we give the girls can help them succeed in 2019, but it can also help them succeed beyond.
I'm proud to say that Ulpanat has made me have a tremendous connection to not only the land of Israel, but also the people of Israel.
This past year, we ran a grade 10 Israel program in which 10 students went to Israel for a month. They were completely enmeshed in an Israeli high school experience.
Whatever the Israeli family that we were staying at did, that's what I did too. You know, I took the bus sometimes to school, and I truly felt like I was living as an Israeli citizen rather than just someone who was there on vacation.
I love the ability that I have at Ulpanat as a teacher to bring in Jewish content within my English courses. And it makes learning come to life for kids, and it makes them see that their day is not divided up into subject areas, but really they are living a Torah life in a secular world. And to me, that is the beauty of Ulpanat and Bnei Akiva schools.
It's about that vision of excellence and the idea that girls can succeed, girls can build.
The general studies course that I enjoyed the most was biology with Dr. Levy, because she instilled in me the passion I have for science and the love I have for science. And without her help and without her teaching me how to study for science and prepare for science, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Science and math program in the school is very rigorous and it's tough, but I really feel that it definitely prepared me for what's coming for university.
So being a student in the science classes in Bnei Akiva schools is not just being exposed to the curriculum of the biology, but we have also many other opportunities outside the class and many hands-on opportunity which stretch and stimulate critical thinking and application abilities.
We got to learn so much more and see the science that we learn in class applied to real life.
To me, the most important thing about studying history is to be a better thinker, to think critically, to think constructively, to be a better writer, to be able to express yourself orally. And I see, no matter who the student is, that those skills have improved dramatically from when they start to when they finish.
When you walk through the halls of our schools, our students are happy because we do a lot to really encourage and promote social, emotional well-being and positive mental health.
Every grade has 2 religious guidance counselors, and these guidance counselors are really not there just for religious growth, but they're there to view the student as a whole person, to help them if they're struggling on an emotional level, help them if they're struggling on a religious level. It's so important for a student to know that there's someone that they can talk to. And something that is truly unique about Ulpanat is that I believe that every single student in the school has someone that they can speak to.
In both schools, there are learning centers where the students can come and study, work with a partner, work with a peer, work in group, but as always has an individual in it that they can ask questions to and be able to converse with in order to make sure that they understand what's going on.
And I think that's something that really gave us confidence as parents that those things were being taken care of. And when we had issues, we knew we could call the school, we could speak to the teachers directly, we could speak to Miriam, we could speak to Rabbi Grauer. Whoever we wanted, we could actually go to them and we felt we were heard.
Everyone finds a teacher that I think has made an impact on them, that has either motivated them to study a particular subject, who has pushed them to discover things about themselves.
There's clearly staff that care very much about the kids, care very much about the school, and that they go out of their way to make that connection with the girls, and that the girls aspire to be like them and they feel that connection. And to me as a parent, that's all I can ask for.
If you want to really see how exceptional our faculty is, walk around during lunch and take a look at the number of teachers who are sitting, learning, working with students during their lunch hour to help our students get ahead.
You can even catch our teachers sometimes in the Thornhill Library on Sunday afternoon working with students.
The principal's doors are always open. I love to go to Mrs. Monk's office and just tell her about my day and ask her any questions that I have. She's always willing to talk to me, and it's such an amazing feeling.
אנחנו לא רק שלחנו את הילדים, אנחנו גם בעצמנו התחברנו לכל המשפחות של ההורים שיש להם ילדים בבתי ספר האלה.
One of our strengths are that we get to know our students, and that gives me an opportunity to sit with every student individually and help them to plan their future goals.
It's almost as if we're running 130 plus different schools for 130 plus different girls.
They looked at our daughter as an individual and they said, what are her strengths? And they help her grow those talents that she already has and really helped her feel comfortable in her own shoes and also helped her feel comfortable about what she can achieve. And that really is B'nai Akiva schools, both in Yiddishkeit and in secular learning.
This year I'm on SFAC, which is the Student Faculty Administration Council, which is just a great opportunity for the different members in the school to really put their voice in and be heard. So students get to talk to the teachers and the administration about different policies.
You have a voice. You're more mature, you have a voice, we want to hear your voice, and we just want to see you grow and help you become the person that we know you can be.
In terms of putting the newspaper together, it was quite a long but invigorating process as well. And what was most amazing to watch was really how the students took it and made it their own. Having that tangible product that they literally have their names on, I think that was probably one of the more rewarding experiences that they'll have in high school.
On the basketball team for 4 years in Ulpanat has made me become a team player, a team member.
It also is a nice break from school, and it's something that helped me power through my week. It was something that I looked forward to. I love the competitiveness, and when you go as the only Jewish team in the league, you're representing who you are. And when we went, everyone knew us as, wow, Ulpanat girls.
So you'll have girls in grade 9 on a sports team with a girl in grade 12. And so you get that mentorship outside of the classroom, and you get that bonding between the grades, which we also see on Shabbaton when you have the girls coming together.
Shabbaton gave us an opportunity to strengthen the relationships that we already felt welcomed, but it just strengthened even more.
When you get off the bus, the grade 12s are there, they're welcoming you, they're excited, we're dancing, the music is playing, and you all come together, and everyone is together, no matter what grade you're in. You could be in grade 9, you could be in grade 12, it doesn't matter.
Coming into art, I couldn't even pick up a paintbrush or draw a stick figure, and being able to see my art displayed at the art show was an incredible feeling.
And what we love about the art show is our art teachers' abilities to just hone the talent and develop the skill of each individual student.
Even though I've come from so far away, all I knew is that Ulpanat is the only place for a religious Zionist girl to come and get an academic education as well as a great spiritual education.
A student who spends 4 years at B'nai Akiva schools walks away with a love of learning, a commitment to excellence, a connection and deep relationship with Israel, with Torah, and with the Jewish people, and is truly motivated to succeed in life.
We will love your daughter, we'll take care of your daughter, and we're going to help them become all that they want to be.